How can you avoid misinterpreting cultural body language? Imagine walking into a room where everyone's gestures and expressions are different from what you're used to. It can be confusing, right? That's why understanding how body language varies across cultures is so important. When you meet someone from a different background, their gestures might mean something totally different from what you expect. For example, a simple nod might mean yes in some places but could mean no or be a sign of disagreement elsewhere. Or a hand gesture that seems friendly in one country might be considered rude in another. To avoid getting it wrong, you need to learn about these differences. Start by recognizing that body language is not universal. Gestures, facial expressions, eye contact, and even how close you stand can all have different meanings depending on the culture. For instance, in Japan, bowing shows respect, but in some Western countries, a firm handshake is the sign of confidence. Eye contact can be a sign of honesty in the United States, but might be seen as aggressive or disrespectful in some Asian or African cultures. So, don't assume what you see always means the same thing everywhere. It's also smart to consider the context. Watch how people behave normally in that culture. If someone usually keeps a lot of personal space, invading it might be seen as intrusive. If you notice someone avoiding eye contact, it could be a sign of politeness or shyness, not dishonesty. Pay attention to the setting too, because body language can change depending on whether it's a formal or informal situation. Your own biases can also influence how you interpret others' body language. If you come from a culture that values direct contact, you might think someone avoiding it is hiding something. But in another culture, that might be a sign of respect. Being aware of your own background helps you see things more clearly and avoid jumping to wrong conclusions. Research is your best tool. Before visiting a new country or engaging with a different community, take some time to learn about their body language norms. You can read articles, watch videos, or ask someone knowledgeable. When you're there, observe how locals communicate nonverbally. Notice what they do when they're happy, upset, or respectful. If you're unsure about what a gesture means, it's okay to politely ask or clarify. Mirroring body language can also help. If you see someone using certain gestures or posture, subtly imitate them. This can create a feeling of connection and shows you're respectful of their customs. But always do so naturally and without exaggeration. Finally, remember that mistakes happen. If you misinterpret someone's body language, apologize and clarify. Showing genuine interest and humility makes it easier to build understanding. Being open and respectful in your interactions will help you communicate better across cultures. So, stay curious, observe carefully, and always be willing to learn. That's how you avoid misunderstandings and show true cultural sensitivity.